Alrighty, and now let's do some practice. Let's upgrade our player. That's what I want, isn't it? Yeah, our player is not looking so well right now when it comes to everything.
Set! Blue 30!
What is going on here?
Blue 30! Ready! Set! Hit! Ready! Set! Loud! Green on the end! Ready! And hit! Let's go!
Oh yeah.
Set! Flag! Hit! Got set! Blue idiot!
Oh well then.
Ready! White idiot! Set! Wide 29! Wow! Hit!
Awesome.
Set! Hit! Ready! Set! Hit!
Let's go. That was amazing. Yeah, our wear and tear is not doing so good. Indiana rivalry week. We're ranked number 1 now. Let's see. College football playoffs. Okay, Oklahoma is ranked 10th. Oh, because they have another loss. That's why. I'm surprised UConn ain't actually like ranked in the top 4, with them being undefeated. But who have they played is probably what is the real question. Yeah, let's see what happens. Because this'll be fun. Indiana. I'm gonna go white. Then alright. Cause here we go. yet again.
In the Hoosier State, so prized a possession is the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with Coach Fickle before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key.
And the Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Purdue's offense will take the field first. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And man, we just talked about the struggles of last week and trying to now...
This is not good.
Tight end now in motion. Sells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield.
There we
got
go.
Him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Play action slide.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The play fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Kinsey.
There
and
we
he's
go.
brought down after a nice game.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Let's go.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh,
and they're
that
not
could
on
have
the
been bad.
same page there. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1. If they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Well, it's going to be tied. Hopefully. Yeah.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Between the hashes, it's Kinsey. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving.
But how are you going to drop the
hold
ball?
on in the face of the contact.
I understand it's
They
raining.
don't need a bunch on second down.
But you need to commit to keeping control of that ball.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Kinsey. Wide open spaces. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the defense stop them again? The Sneak scores it.
Let's go.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
All right.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Oh, pressure's coming. It's dropped after taking the hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Selling the fake. Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
All right, boys, we got to lock in.
And long. He's going to have to throw for it. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoff.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing right.
Let's go.
At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense
That
run to
is
the ball.
outrageous.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pass to 6. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
1, 2, Sligo
The
verse.
Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's not good,
Well, we knew
guys.
coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really...
That's not good at all.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback
That
here.
was not
2
good.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense has it with really good field position. Drops back. It's Spaker. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I don't
Picked up
wanna
5
see
on that last pass play.
what
Now it's
happens.
2nd and 5. From the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Sends it back in motion. Drives inside. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
All over him immediately. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Now he's looking to throw it. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
And he was hit just as he released it.
He had a field goal.
Sells the run, looking to pass.
Oh,
Dangerous
my.
throw on that one. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
They'll give it to Joyner. Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Here we go.
He now has 56 yards rushing, and it is well within his grasp to have a 2,000-yard season. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The quarterback sneak. And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Hold on.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
When I have all that speed on the field, I gotta find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy could win on that play.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead on Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of it saying Indiana was beating Ohio State.
Here's a give to Joyner. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back behind the chains. 1st and 15.
That's fine.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Nearly intercepted.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Throws for the tight end. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man.
There we go.
Smashes through the tackle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
And that's touchdown.
Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board.
Oh my.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws to the wideout. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Hand off to Joyner. He's past the marker.
There we go.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Dummy.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going to take a shot.
Oh my.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
There we go.
Touchdown, Purdue!
That's how that was supposed to go last
and
play.
then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Ugh.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the...
Alrighty then.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Yeah, and this is a day he would want to forget. This is a day he wished didn't exist. It's been miserable. You've already thrown 2 interceptions. You just tried to throw your 3rd, but the defense didn't cooperate. But get those feet set before you try to throw the football.
Finds a tight end.
You just love seeing your leaders and your best players punctuate the season, right? This quarterback, one of the best in the nation. We knew that. He threw for over 300 yards a week ago. He does it again in this game, too. And that's why a lot of people are tabbing this guy, not only to go to New York City, but to have a real shot of taking home the Heisman Trophy, playing his best football late in the year.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Still running at the 35.
Oh.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because
play
there's
action
always
slide.
action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He dropped that.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Okay.
Man, this defense, they needed this
That's
earlier.
not good.
I love to see it and getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing the 3rd and long. They've struggled all day long. They've needed more of this. Maybe they can get back in it, but obviously they've given up a ton of points so far.
And he was hit just
that's
as he
not
was
good.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to it.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want to...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's a give to Joyner. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
With that.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Here's Quentin one more time. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a
That's fucked, bro.
The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Play action on 1st down. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Damn it.
2nd and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The fake wants to throw. Looking for a deep man. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. 3rd and long coming up. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away off his back foot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
What's everyone up to?
He'll try to pop the draw.
This early in the morning,
7-yard pickup
or
on that one is now
or
second
this late
and
at night,
3.
whichever one it is
Good
for you.
spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Makes the grab over the middle. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Why wouldn't he
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. They're going to ride this running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes a man miss. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on second down. They want to throw it. Fires immediately. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
That's not good.
And the Hoosiers are threatening on 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off play action on 1st down. They get a rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kinsey. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And how about this quarterback, and how about his season he's put together? You're allowed to have a bad game every so often. He didn't. He just threw for 7,000 yards. That's over 580 yards a game. Good luck topping that.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Okay.
The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Off-play action. Fires to the wideout.
What was
Just
that?
too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a man in the middle. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go to the air. Rush is on. Just got rid of that one.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the route is on. Boiler up, and are they ever, as Purdue stretches the lead.
Purdue.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. This quarterback has been locked in, and he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Purdue! And the punishment has been extended. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
All right.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Kinsey. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Boilermakers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. They give it back to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long right here. Looking downfield, it's Baker. open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is.
Okay.
Trying to establish the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand it to the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got him right there.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On the move. He came flying out from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Quick give. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. RPO complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Extending the play. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
Hold on.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. The air and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the...
And the defense gets bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here comes the heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not closes.
Oh, no.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Let's go with halfback slant.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to Joyner. Got the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. The snap sets up the throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quick give. It's Joyner. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Joyner. Hard running there. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd and 5. And back-to-back kneel downs, and it sets up the kicker with a chance to win it with a field goal.
You know what, Coach?
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
This is where it ends.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Here's a throw downfield late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The latest edition of the Indiana-Purdue rivalry goes to the Boilermakers as they will boil her up and take home the old Oaken bucket. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, boys, let's return home. You didn't complete the challenge I gave you, but we did win. We did get the win. Okay. What else? That's fine. We're gonna advance. And from there, yep, don't care. Oh my. Well, that's gonna be wonderful. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna end it and probably go to bed and get some sleep. So I will see y'all next time. Doses.